For Green Industry News, this is The Turn. Live from the Turfs Up Radio studios in Louisville, Kentucky, with coverage across the country and across the street, also across the room. Live from the Turfs Up Radio news desk, I'm Steve Anthony. In the news, Charlotte, North Carolina. In 2021, Husqvarna will unveil its newest generation of 90cc class chainsaws. This new high-power chainsaw follows the success of the 281 XP, 288 XP, and 390 XP, and the 395 XP. With a focus on performance, maneuverability, and durability, this chainsaw generation from Husqvarna will provide professionals reliability and productivity. The new 90cc class of chainsaw was developed together with professional foresters and tree workers from around the world and is equipped with increased cutting capacity, ergonomics, and enhanced balance for optimal maneuverability. Paired with Husqvarna's X-Cut chain and new professional lightweight bars, both production fallers and tree care crews will now be able to experience a high-power cutting system developed for their most demanding tasks. The new 90cc class chainsaw from Husqvarna was designed first and foremost to exceed accomplishments of its predecessors, said Andreas Rangert, Vice President for the Tree Professional Unit at Husqvarna. Rangert also said they improved the cutting capacity while optimizing the weight and refining the balance, all without compromising on durability. Be you a logger operating in some of the most remote areas of the world or a tree care professional removing a diseased tree in the city, you can rely on Husqvarna's next high-powered 90cc class to always perform. More details about the new Husqvarna 90cc class chainsaw generation, including a new technology, will be presented soon and available to buy from the second half of 2021. Local launch times may vary. I'm Steve Anthony for Turfs Up Radio News. Now, with your Turfs Up Radio Sports Report, here's Ryan Breda.
What's up, Turfs Up Radio? This is Ryan Breda, giving you today's sports report. Number 1 pick Joe Burrow picked up his first career win on Sunday after defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars 33-25. Burrow had more than 300 passing yards for the third consecutive week, becoming the first rookie in NFL history to throw for that many yards in 3 consecutive games. Burrow will look to continue to make NFL history against the Ravens next week. In NBA news now, Miami Heat players Goran Dragic and Bam Adebayo will be out again for Game 3 with injuries. Adebayo and Dragic have been out since Game 1, leaving the Heat depleted against LeBron and the Lakers. The Heat are down 2-0 in the series. And lastly, in women's basketball news, the Seattle Storm defeated the Las Vegas Aces 104-91 to be 1 win away from winning the WNBA championship. Breanna Stewart led the way for Seattle with 22 points. The Storm will attempt to win their 4th championship on Tuesday night. That's it for the sports report. This is Ryan Breda reporting for Turfs Up Radio. Your industry, your station. Now, back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Ryan. Now let's turn to your weather across the nation. Here's Turfs Up Radio's own meteorologist, Abby Lancia.
Hello everyone, this is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio reporting your national weather forecast. Today is Monday, October 5th, 2020, and things are looking pretty quiet on the map today. The only place we're seeing some rain in the forecast is Central Florida and then on the coast of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. But other than that, we're seeing temperatures in the mid-60s up to the low 70s up in the northeast and mid-Atlantic regions. And then in the southeast going into Texas, we're seeing sunny skies and temperatures ranging from the high 70s into the low 80s. Looking at the Midwest, we're seeing temperatures in the 60s, Minneapolis at 69 degrees today, and St. Louis at 66. Out west, still very warm. Temperatures in Southern California still passing 100 degrees. Although today seems pretty quiet, there are a few things in the forecast for the upcoming week that we want to keep an eye on. Looks like New England will be getting more rain starting early Wednesday, which is good to hear. After a very hot and dry couple of months, Florida has been getting a lot of rain recently, and there's still more to come. Many places getting about a half an inch of rain this week, other places getting 1 to 2 inches, and a lot of this rain is being caused by Tropical Storm Gamma. There's also a tropical invest which could strengthen as it gears towards the Gulf Coast, but we will have more on that towards the end of this week. Also towards the end of this week, the West Coast can look forward to a break in the high temperatures we've been seeing over the last few months. And that is it for today, everyone. This is Abby Lancia with Turfs Up Radio, your industry, your station. Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you, Abby. That's it for the latest in green industry news, weather, and sports. To hear more and get the daily updates sent to your phone, be sure to download the Turn podcast on your mobile device. That's Turn for Turfs Up Radio News. For Turfs Up Radio, I'm Steve Anthony for the Turn.